We believe that videos, images, words, and sounds have the absolute power to inform, inspire, and entertain. We are united under the virtues of safety and knowledge. We are a training community of learners and teachers who encourage and energize each other to achieve greatness. We are pilots, videographers, photographers, freelancers, business owners, enthusiasts, experts, and apprentices. We are creators. We are the Drone U.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another awesome episode of Ask Drone U. I'm your friendly co-host, Paul.
You're very friendly, Paul. And I'm Rob, and thank you for listening to episode number 307. We're glad you're with us.
No, we are glad that you're with us, and we appreciate all those questions. Be sure to go to AskDroneU.com and
Please.
upload your question, because we will answer it on the podcast. Also, special shout-out and thank you to everyone who has been a part of this podcast. GPC, all the drone guys, Drone Depot. I mean, gosh, there are so many, Rob. It's crazy.
Some great people in this
Urban
industry.
Drone,
Yep.
the Splash Drone, Sense Me. We're checking out their new tracking system. Drone Logbook.
Polar Pro. Did you say Polar Pro?
I did not say Polar Pro.
Good
Drone
peeps.
Store, Nevada. I need to actually get with Justin Woodcock and finish some stuff for some new sponsors, because we're growing so fast that we actually had to just change our entire media kit for sponsorship for Drone U, because the numbers have changed significantly. Anyway, but that's a good thing. It means you guys are listening, and we really appreciate it. So we will be giving out a free membership this week, so stay tuned.
We are doing that. Well, actually, it is Friday, so
Hey,
we're going to be giving it out,
gives us a
very,
couple
very
days.
soon.
Gives us a couple days.
Yes, it
Who
does.
knows? We could have already given it out by now.
That's right. Exactly.
Anyway, because my timing is very, very off. You know, in case you were wondering, we are pre-recording Friday's episode. So check out our Facebook, though. Really, we are giving out a free year annual membership to Drone U, which, for those of you who don't understand how Drone U works, if you are a member, you get access to all of the courses. You don't pay per course. But if you're a new person and you don't want all that fancy, schmancy stuff, you can just get the Don't Crash course for $47.
Absolutely. And Paul, I've actually got a couple of emails from people recently to the support email about crashes and, you know, what could they have done. And number one, they could have watched and listened to the Don't Crash course. And seriously, it's 90 minutes and $47 that is well worth your time to keep from crashing. So
I mean, how much?
there's the plug.
How much is a crash going to cost you?
A lot more than $47, most likely.
Yeah,
really.
Okay. On best case scenario, you're buying new props, so you're not at $47 yet. Now the next level up from that is like broken motor, broken gimbal, which then you're $500, $600, $700 in mistakes by then. So yeah, Don't Crash course, really gonna help you out.
If you're flying a drone of, say a Chroma even, I'm sorry for saying it that way. I know we have some really serious Chroma fans out there. I only say it that way because it's less expensive. That's what I meant. So don't get mad at us, Chroma fans.
Don't you discriminate against that drone there, Rob.
In all seriousness, I only meant it because of it's less expensive. Either way, $500-$600 up to $1,300-$1,500, $47. My word, it seems like a no-brainer.
Less than the cost of a battery.
Absolutely.
And we'll definitely save you the cost of a battery.
So don'tcrashcourse.com. Enough of that.
Definitely. Another thing, too, I've been finding out, my TB47 batteries, if I leave them charged for 2 weeks and then try to fly them, I get a cell battery error, voltage warning, error. I know, I just get a lot of errors. And then when I deplete the battery all the way, I have an individual cell error. I've got one cell that's about 2/100ths of a volt below the others, which causes that error to occur, which is very, very sad. But the battery warranty, I think, is only 30 or 60 days. So if you are buying an Inspire, buy the TB48 batteries. If you leave them charged for 2 weeks, they won't go bad on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because, as much as we create these schedules for storing our batteries and battery maintenance, there are many times when you've got your pack charged up, ready to go for a job, and a storm hits for a week and you can't work. So
Right.
Just remember, guys, if you haven't flown for a while, deplete those batteries as soon as you can to save them. And if you are buying an Inspire or you're buying batteries, get the 48s. I've found them to be much more reliable over time.
Cool. Good information. Good to know.
Just a little tip, because our question today is about the Inspire.
Yep.
It's a very simple question, but it'll probably, again, save a lot of people money out there who don't know this particular piece of information. So thanks to this sponsor.
Are you a drone pilot? Are you operating under a Section 333 exemption? Then you may be familiar with Item 27, which requires you to get a property release for every flight over property.
Legal Flyer is an app for iPhone and iPad that helps you create professional property releases in less time than it takes to do a pre-flight check.
You can add your pilot info, you can sign it, hand it to the property owner for their signature. But wait a second. Legal Flyer's advanced integration automatically adds latitude, longitude, and even altitude.
Then add a panorama straight from the app. Everything drops into a single-page PDF you can share with a single tap. It's compliance at light speed. Visit LegalFlyer.com for more information or get it straight from the App Store. Legal Flyer. Property releases for professional drone pilots.
Hey guys. Hey, this is Jerry out in Atlanta. Hey, I've been working hard for over a year and a half now in drones, so don't think you new guys think you just get inspired the first minute. Some people do, some people have the money. I've been working hard. But I finally got inspired. And my question is, Paul and Rob, is when I'm getting ready to order a GoPro or a GPC case. When I order it, I want to get the travel one. And it says that you can leave the camera on. The question I have is, I know on the old Phantoms, which I've had 4 of, you had that little lock to lock the gimbal in place. Nobody said anything about a gimbal lock on the Inspire. So does the gimbal need to be locked when it's in the case, on the travel case, if I leave it on? I'd appreciate a response, and then I'd appreciate all you guys' help and all you guys is doing. And I love being a member of the Drone U. I've been a member for about a year now, and I love it. I've been wanting these forever, but I never had an Inspire, so let me see if I get it right. I'd like to get those filters. I have Polar Pro kit on my Phantom. So Go Inspire, GoPro Professional lenses. I can't remember the slogan. I listen to you guys religiously every day, but I'd love to get a set of those filters if I can. The set of the 6. Well, you guys have a great day, and everybody enjoy Rob and Paul. And I love you guys' new format and your new website. Have a great day. Bye.
Jerry, thank you for the question. It's been a while since we've heard from Jerry on the podcast, so I appreciate him reaching out and really appreciate his long-standing membership with the Drone U. He's been a loyal member, and hopefully he's gotten a lot out of it.
I remember in the first 100 episodes, hello, this is Jerry from Atlanta, and I'm flying my drone. I just remember that deep Southern accent.
Yeah, I love it. It's good stuff.
From Georgia, Marietta, place where lots of trees, swamp, Anyway, my sister lives in Georgia, so I just find it funny. There's some really beautiful parts of Georgia too.
Oh man,
Savannah
absolutely.
is gorgeous.
Did a golf trip out there once, and beautiful golf courses.
One of our members is actually the one who's behind filming the Masters, but we can't say which one it is.
That's right.
It's kind of secret
From a drone
info.
perspective, he films. Yeah.
Yes, from a drone.
That's a cool gig. If you can get it.
Yeah, it is. And God, talk about payday. Woo! Oh man, I can't divvy out that information either, but you could.
Not a bad gig. Leave it at that. Anyways,
I wish I could say, but it's like absurd. Anyway,
so you have an Inspire.
Really?
And you travel with it.
No.
What do you do with your gimbal?
I put it on top of the car.
Really?
No.
Oh, that was going to be fun.
No. Although I do put my Osmo on top of my car. Anyway, what do I do? It really depends, Rob. How far am I traveling?
Okay.
So understand, guys, too, for those of you who are getting an Inspire, there are 2 different types of case. There's a case that's called a travel case, meaning that your Inspire goes into travel mode, meaning it's not sitting up. It's actually flat. This is when you flick the landing gear switch 4 times and everything comes flat. So you want a case that has landing mode because you want to be able to every time just power off the drone when it's landed and put it in the case instead of powering it down, powering it up, flipping the switch 4 times, getting on a slick surface so it actually articulates the arms up. The Inspire backpack, the one that we're going to be doing here pretty soon, or reviewing here pretty soon, that is a travel mode case. So we do have to have it flat, the Inspire flat.
Got it.
Now, if I'm traveling just around the city, I will not take my gimbal off of the Inspire. For those of you who have the Inspire X3, you know that there is not a gimbal lock for it.
Okay.
Now, if you're traveling long distances, or if you're going to take your case over bumpy ground and you're wheeling it around, you're definitely going to want to take the gimbal off of the Inspire. It's a good thing that you could do. Now, if I'm traveling, say, from Albuquerque and I'm driving an hour or more, definitely going to want to take the gimbal off of the Inspire and put the gimbal in that black case that originally came with the Inspire, and then just put that in our case, and we're off and ready to go. Can you cause damage to the gimbal ports itself if you travel long distances with it attached to the Inspire? Yes. In fact, I had actually heard of a story from GPC of one of their clients who had flown cross-country and left the gimbal on the Inspire, which is, again, not a good idea.
Right.
There's just too much that can go wrong. So especially if a TSA agent just grabs your drone and starts like, oh, look at this thing. So anyway, you could really have some problems.
Yeah, they kind of toss it around even just a little bit, it can damage it.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, that's a $600 fix too. So that's no small thing.
Absolutely not.
So Jerry, simple question, I know, but easy answer. If you're traveling an hour or more, take the gimbal off of the Inspire, put it in that handy dandy little black case that you got with the Inspire itself. And if you're not traveling an hour or more, you're keeping it in the car, you're not going to be wheeling your case over rough surfaces, you should be fine if you leave the gimbal on the Inspire. That would be my tip of the day, Rob.
There you go. And that's a tip of the day coming from exactly the way you handle those situations.
Yes.
So that's very, very experience-based, and you've not had any issues that we know of, right?
No, you would know of them, wouldn't you?
Yes, we would. He'd be asking for money.
Oh, man, I feel like sometimes I'm like, Daddy, I need money to buy a new Phantom 4. Can you please, can you please buy me a pony? I mean, a Phantom 4.
Get a job. That's nice.
Hey, wait a minute, I work for you, Rob. What the hell?
You know.
I'm kidding. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe. Leave us a review on YouTube. Leave us a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. And you can subscribe, get these automatically downloaded to your phone, device, car, if you have one of those nifty little Teslas. Whatever you listen to, please subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. And get those questions in, whether you think they're dumb or not. They're probably not dumb. Because if you save money because of the answer of the question, it's definitely not a dumb question.
Well, like we say all the time, if you've got the question, a lot of other people are thinking the same thing, and they'll benefit from you asking. So please do.
It's true. And just so you know, we are getting a Phantom 4 in our hands so we can answer your questions. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. As always, my name is Paul.
And I'm Rob.
And this is Ask Drone U.
We believe that videos, images, words, and sounds have the absolute power to inform, inspire, and entertain. We are united under the virtues of safety and knowledge. We are a training community of learners and teachers who encourage and energize each other to achieve greatness. We are pilots, videographers, photographers, freelancers, business owners, enthusiasts, experts, and apprentices. We are creators. We are the Drone U.